OBS is... I'm not talking loud enough, I guess.
Oh.
Whatever. It's fine. Oh! Sorry. Okay.
Okay, I'm live.
Me too.
I have quality options. Okay, hi, sir.
Oh, I don't have quality options.
No.
Let me restart.
Invite guests.
I have not streamed in so long. Okay, we're just gonna go through reset hell.
Yarn cast.
Serp's gonna redeem first every single time.
That's so good. Oh, okay, and then live. Yarn cast with.
I still don't have. Okay.
Hi, Mando.
How many times do I have to do this?
I get it first try every time, except that one time I didn't check, and that was the only time that I didn't get quality options. I was so mad. I was like, excuse me.
I mean, I used to as well, but
yeah.
It's like the priority thing, so I don't have it anymore.
That makes sense. Crazy. They're anti-Chris. We are working on shared chat. Yeah, please hold for shared chat.
God. Okay. I'm gonna go 3 more times. If I don't get quality options in the 3, then we're just gonna give
Then
up.
get wrecked, chat. Multi? Question mark? Yes! It's the same.
No. Okay, that's 1.
Oh no.
Two.
Are they really not going to give it to you? That's crazy.
Okay, this is the last one. Whatever it is whatever it is. No options.
No.
That's okay. We tried our best.
We did.
All right. We'll give Serp her singular first.
GG
Serp.
Serp.
Did it every time.
You keep forgetting Chris cannot see. That's true. Chris does not know what you're saying.
That is true. Yeah, I was gonna say you can send the request now.
Oh. Okay.
Fun touch.
Guest star. Invite guests. Join the call.
Okay, I clicked on the old invite. I think maybe I just got the new invite. Okay.
Did I run my ad? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, shared chat started. Yippee.
Oh, nice. They default mute you now.
Oh, good. Mika!
Hi, Mika! No worries. Have a good day. You took the... Dude! I... Literally, when you guys were talking about it last week, I was like, oh my god. I was like showing my friends. I was like, look at this line! Freaking, like, the first train across the floating bridge.
Crazy. You went to Canada?
I did go to Canada.
What?
Yeah, I was in Whistler last week.
Oh my god, fun.
Westbound was packed. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I didn't visit Mika, but I also didn't leave the West Coast, so...
Yeah, valid.
Yeah.
We'll just have to
I need a ping. Oh my gosh.
Oh, true. Wait, were you just like hiking or do you ski?
I don't ski.
Okay. Or snowboarding?
Yarncast Q1. Yeah, I don't ski, but my best friend like planned like a really big friend trip, so there was like 22 people on the trip.
Whoa.
And yeah, so we just everyone else was skiing except for me and one other person, but I went for like vibes, and then I did hike one of the days and then went on a really long walk the other day.
Nice.
So yeah, it was really fun, and then like just got to hang out with my friends and everything.
That's cool. GG 3-stream streak, Mando.
When I go to Bamford, Jasper will be ready. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, how was your Q1 knitting wise? What do you feel like you knitted a lot, or?
I feel like I did. But the one, like my one big project I wasn't able to finish. I still have like quite a bit to go on it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like taken a little bit of a pause because I just like started working on something else so that I would have an easier project. And then now I just started something else.
Oh.
So I feel like I did knit a lot, but I don't have, I mean, I have the things to show, it's just not done yet.
Yeah. I get that.
But I feel like you knitted up a storm.
I've been like a knitting machine, I feel like. Which like was partially helped by the fact that I came into 2026 with so many whips. So like I did finish some of those, but I also feel like I just kept starting things. Like I really have been trying to follow my joy. You'll see when we talk about whips, I have like literally 4 back panels of sweaters. So
oh wow, okay.
So yeah, I feel like a lot of knitting, but I could have more finished objects, but I mean I do still have admittedly like quite a few finished things. Yeah.
Mando, I am. I RSVP. Did you not see my RSVP?
Thanks for the invite,
I have to go before
Mando.
a show.
Noj. Oh, you have a show next week?
Yeah, so that's what the run through is for today.
Oh, yeah.
So we have 3 shows next week, so that'll be fun. I think I'm gonna work on both of my projects. I can't look up that well from, but one of them particularly I very much can't. So okay, I'm gonna work on my other one for a little bit, but I might be switching projects around. But
all right. Hi, Rat. Thank you for the good knitting wishes.
Hi, Rat.
Ugh, I would love to just be able to fly up for like a cheeky Seattle weekend. That would be so nice.
Alas.
Well, yeah, I don't know if you're wearing any knitwear today. I am not. I'm not either. 83 degrees.
Oh my god, really? It's like high of 60 or something today.
Oh, that's so nice.
Oh, Mando. It's really funny, actually. So my cousin like messaged me and was like, "Hey, do you have any shows coming up? My mom is wondering." I was like, "Oh yeah, it's next week. I haven't invited anyone to it yet." So yeah, I'm gonna send it to you guys. Don't worry. I just literally haven't invited a single soul yet, except for the person who literally asked me to be invited.
That's so funny.
But yeah, it's like 60 degrees Fahrenheit-ish right now. But I also had like 2 rehearsals before, so I'm just wearing my rehearsal outfit.
Oh yeah.
My Mercedes merch for F1.
Cute. That's a very you color.
Yeah.
Hi, Battery.
Hi, Battery.
Knitting is good. We're like just getting started, so.
Where is my... Oh, here it is. Okay. I need to figure out where my color changes. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to work on this sock for very long because I'm almost at the heel. But I should get myself to the heel so then I can do the heel and like move on with the sock.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you want to kick us off with your one of 8?
Yeah.
I have 3 FOs.
Yeah, I'll start with what I would be wearing if I was wearing a piece of knitwear today, because I've had this outfit pinned on Pinterest for like years.
Yeah.
And it's like,
oh my gosh, yes. Okay.
It's like little striped shorts.
Yeah.
With like
yes.
Henley
oh my
sweater.
God.
And so
so cute.
I finally made my Henley sweater, and so I get to wear it. This is my Courage Henley by Tori Yu. It is
it's so good.
Yay, I love it. It's a saddle shoulder, a saddle drop shoulder, I guess technically. I knit it in Knitting for Olive Heavy Merino in the color Fennel Seed. And yeah, it has really nice Henley finishings. These are some polished bone buttons from La Mercerie. And yeah, I'm like so happy with this. Hi, Doomed.
Hi, Doomed.
Oh, you're gonna start your knitting journey soon. I'm so excited.
That's amazing. Hooray.
Let's see. In terms of other things I have to say. Oh, I knit size 4. Yeah, I did play Yarn Chicken with this because I bought yarn for the size 3 and then cast on for the size 4. And then didn't realize until I was like done with the back panel that I had only bought yarn for a size 3. Have a good nap, Mando.
Have a good nap.
Aw, nice.
Yummy.
That's awesome. So, cause yeah, I was a little bit between sizes in terms of like positive ease. So I wrote last April 1st in 2025. Size 4 gives me 9 inches of ease. Size 3 would give 5 inches. Mm-hmm. And the pattern recommended between 6 and 10. So I was like sort of undecided about how oversized I wanted it to be. I'm really glad I ended up going with the size 4 because I think it's a good like over shirt kind of size. Like I think if it was smaller it would be like maybe too snug for like what the yarn is. And then I had some uncertainty about like the amount of fabric under the arm. Because it is quite like a low drop shoulder. Mm-hmm. Like you can see like my shoulder. I mean, if I had this on, like my shoulder versus where the sleeve starts is like kind of a distance. So, but after I blocked it, all of those reservations went away. But so I'm happy with that. But yeah, I did end up having to buy another ball of yarn for the bottom. I alternated skeins for a little bit, and then the ribbing is like fully in the new dye lot, and I don't think you can tell at all.
Nope, I can't tell.
So yeah. So I'm very happy with this. My only thing is like the top button is like, it kind of pulls and like is very close to the top of the Henley. But I don't really know what to do about that, so I think it's fine. It's still cute, and I could unbutton it if it really bothered me.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you think you're gonna wear it all the way buttoned up or not.
Yeah, I usually do, but I could wear it totally with a button unbuttoned. So sleepy, had an involuntary nap this afternoon, went to curl up with your cat and read a book, got as far as snuggling, but never got to the book. Still in your hand when you woke up. That's so funny. That's a nice nap with your cat, though. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so after like almost a year of working on this, it is done. Because it went into hibernation first because it was summer, and then second because of the yarn chicken. So, but yeah, very happy with this.
Thank you for the Prime sub, sir. Wow, my alerts aren't working either. Everything is just broken because I haven't streamed in forever, so it's fine. Yay, I'm so excited. Yeah. Have you worn it since you finished it?
I've worn it several times.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like I remember seeing pictures.
Yeah, I really, really like it. Like, I'm very happy with how this turned out. So, I wore it a lot. But then we've had like freakishly hot weather for March. Mm-hmm. Like, it was 90 degrees for 3 days.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was crazy. So I had like a really weird project I think that's part of why I've started so many things, because I've just been like, I can't, like, what am I supposed to work on in the heat? So yeah, today it's telling me record high. So I know everyone's going live. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, I just keep getting notifications. Maybe that's why I don't get quality options.
Maybe too many people live on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've worn this, super happy. Courage Henley. It's great. Love it.
Yay. Yeah, Battery, I haven't like been super online, so I feel like my projects are gonna be a bit of a surprise. I think I think you've seen all of my FOs and all of I think you've seen them all, but I'm excited to see what you've been working on though, because I have not been
surprises.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do another FO.
Okay. So I have made like a ton of red accessories for some reason. Hi, Upper.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Upper.
So I'll talk about 2 hats. Both red that I made. So the first one is called the Melt the Ice hat. And this was part of the fundraiser for Minnesota families who were affected by ice. So the pattern is $5, and all that 100% of that goes towards those affected families. And this is a like design based on a traditional Norwegian hat that Norwegians wore to protest the Nazi occupation of their country. So I figured it was a good time to make it. Hi, Mars!
Hi, Mars!
And so I acquired some Barocco vintage DK in order to make this hat. This is the color Cardinal. But yeah, it's like 6 inches of ribbing, which is kind of insane. I can show you it on, but I have to take off my headphones. I think it's like a little small for me, perhaps. Or maybe I just needed to do more ribbing. And it has a cute tassel. Yeah, I don't know that I'll get like much wear out of it, you know, but
yeah.
It felt good to make it, so.
For sure.
Yeah. And that's the DK. The pattern has like I want to say a fingering weight, a DK weight, and a worsted weight. Like those are, it doesn't have like sizes, it just has different gauges. And then I also made the Vima beanie. This is by Vera Valimaki. Yeah, I really like this yarn. It's got like this like blue kind of in it as well.
Cute.
With the burgundy. The Vima beanie is by Vera Valimaki. I made the larger size, and this is Blue Sky Fibers Woolstock North in the color Deep Velvet. So it's a super bulky beanie pattern. And I really like how this turned out. It's super warm. I'm not going to be able to wear it right now. But I'll show you it on as well.
I think it's so cute.
I really like this. It's like low-key pointy at the top, but I think it's fine. I think it's like really nice. I like the color a lot. It's very soft. It's more of like a roving than a yarn. Like it's not very plied. But it wasn't like, it didn't like tear apart as I was trying to knit with it. So, but I mean, it's not like I really, you know, like I didn't have to do like a sewn bind off or anything. And both of these hats are bottom up. So you start with the base and then end at the crown. So yeah, I did finish this and then it was like really short. So I frogged it and then like did some calculations so I could use up as much of my yarn as possible. And I ended up using up all the yarn. And I'm happy about that. It has the like 4-point crown decreases that I think look really nice, but they kind of create that like point at the top, which yeah, I don't mind. Especially in the super bulky yarn. So yeah, happy with that one, but I haven't been able to wear this yet because
it's been hot.
It's been hot. Exactly. So Thursday.
Cool.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna read.
Yeah, I was gonna continue on.
Yeah.
Mess up twice.
That's so relatable, though. I think everything I cast on like multiple times.
Yeah. Me too. Okay, well, fitting in with the red hat theme, I have my red Manhattan hat as my first FO. Wow, it does not look red.
It looks orange.
Yeah, it is red though. So this is in Explore Knits and Fibers Denali sock in the shade Pike Place. So it is an orangey red.
Okay, yeah.
So real life, it definitely is more red than this, but it is an orangey red.
Okay.
And yeah, so basically I saw that people were making them out the ice hat and I thought that was amazing. But I also knew that I would never wear it. Which I think that the point of the hat is to wear it to protest, not as a fashion accessory. Yeah. And I understand that. But I was like, okay, I have red yarn in stash. I already have the Manhattan hat pattern. Let's just make what I have in like the spirit of it, and then I can just donate the money separately, right? So I made the Manhattan hat. I have just the normal hat pattern, which I think calls for worsted weight. And I used the Denali sock fingering weight held double. With the same needle size. I cast on the largest size. And yeah, this is my 3rd or 4th time making the hat pattern, so nothing really changed that much. My tubular tubular cast on is definitely neater than it was previously when I've done it before, so that turned out well.
Nice.
I probably did the inside out decreases to then flip it around. I did the single fold. This basically used the entire skein of the Denali sock. So I prefer double folded brim, but just one skein is not enough for the double folded, which is totally fine. And yeah, I think that it turned out really well.
So cute.
Good size. I love the Manhattan hat. I think it's great, except for that ribbed hats always leave lines on my forehead. So I'm like, even though I love a ribbed hat, maybe I should stop making so many ribbed hats. But I do really like this pattern. But yeah, I don't know. It's nice. I actually have like a lot of fingering weight yarn in my stash that I was thinking to hold double for hats and stuff. But this was like, I think my first one that I really did. So it was nice that it turned out well. So
yeah.
Hooray.
It's cute. Hi, Roger.
Hi, Roger.
Yippee. Red hats. So many red hats. Oh my god. That's cool. No, I'm such a fan of using what you have. So good.
Yeah, it was honestly really satisfying to just like cast on a brand new project, but like not have had to like buy a pattern or buy new yarn or whatever. You just like wind it up and cast on.
Yep. Okay. I have... Should I stick with red accessories? Because I have more.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I knit like a lot of neck accessories somehow. I don't really know why. I was just sort of in a mood, I guess, but well, one mood I've been in is like using up scraps and leftovers. So I made a little triangle scarf with 2 strands of EKF Surrey held together. See you both in VC later.
I rehearsal.
Perhaps, actually. But yeah, 2 strands of EKF Surrey held together. This is leftover from my Levitate wrap that I made in 2024.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Your like first project.
Yeah. And it's just like a cute little triangle scarf. I haven't like really worn it other than to take photos, but you know,
cute.
Just like a little layer. It's garter stitch. The pattern is called The Easiest Triangle, and it's a free pattern by Castaway Yarn Shop. And I was able to use up all of my leftovers. Like, they're completely gone, which I'm so happy about. And yeah, it's got this lovely halo, but yeah, it's all garter stitch. So I was able to stretch it a bit in blocking to get like a little more length out of it. And I did an Icelandic bind off, I believe. That's what it looks like I did. And yeah, I just think it's like a cute, little kind of bandana that's very fuzzy. Because I was seeing a lot of like fuzzy scarves specifically. And so I was like, I think the Surrey is like perfect for that because it has such a halo. So I thought about brushing it out a little bit to have even more fluff. But I haven't done that. But I also haven't worn it because it's been so hot. So yeah, so there's that one, The Easiest Triangle, which truly it was so easy also. And then I knitted, well, this one, I think I showed a different scarf last time. Yeah. I finished this shortly after that one, but I was working on both of them with Christmas yarn. But then I also knit a third one that I have gifted in the same yarn. So this is The Simple Thing by Melina Brell. It's a Sophie Scarf dupe, and it's just like a little neck scarf. I really love the Lang Yak. It's so soft. It's like I keep buying like 50-gram balls of Lang Yak and then turning them into tiny scarves. Like, I love it. The one that I gifted was this color, this like nice blue.
Ooh, cute.
From my mother-in-law. And yeah, so I got it down. So I said that the pattern was The Simple Thing, but actually I just didn't buy the Sophie Scarf pattern, but followed the Sophie Scarf video tutorials that are available for free on Petite Knit's website.
Yeah.
And then I just picked an increase rate. But so for these ones, which are like, or this one and my white one are like older, I did 2 different increase rates. So I think at first I increased every 8 rows, and then I changed to every 16. But so for the blue one, I just did every 16, like the whole way, so I don't have this like kind of sharp angle at the beginning, and it worked out perfectly. I had enough yarn. I was kind of worried. But yeah, it's just like a cute little scarf. Every time I have worn this, people are like, what a cute little scarf. And I'm like, thanks.
It's so cute.
And it's just like a nice, like, I made one when I was in Truckee, like right after Christmas. Because I got the yarn for Christmas, cast it on immediately, and then like finished it while I was still in Truckee, and it was like perfect for like, you know, being out and about in the snow. And I just feel like it's sometimes all you need is like a little neck scarf.
A little warmth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is my simple thing in Lang Yak times 3. And I think I'm going to make another one because I have
really
another
want to
ball.
make a little small scarf. Mostly I want to make a little small scarf to tie on a purse.
Ooh.
So I'm like not the biggest bag person, but I know you know that I got like the Bagoo like ruffle bag last year, and then my friend just went to China, and I haven't seen it yet, but she got me a Songmont gather bag while she was in China. And I really want to like accessorize the bag, and so I feel like a little small scarf would be so cute on it. But future plans.
Yeah. Okay, that's 2 more. I could do another. I have, hold on. 1, 2, 3.
I have 2 more left, so.
I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 left. Oh, okay.
Okay, let me talk about one then. Okay, this one I've shown before. It's my kitten catch mittens. Yay! I just have finished the whole set of it. So this is a kitten catch mittens by Florence Mills. Or knitting with Florence, knitting by Florence, something like that.
Handmade with Florence.
Oh wow, thank you. Oh my god, they're literally so cute. Oh my god, it's so funny, like next to my shirt. Yeah, I love them. They're just like one size pattern. You start at the cuff here with this little like rolled garter edge. You do the like lat braid. You do this like corroborated ribbing, whatever you call that. I think that might be corrugate. Thank you. Wow, I can't speak. And then you have this colorwork pattern. So on the palm, it's this little like diamondy thing. And then of course the back is the cats. And then the thumb has a fish on it, which is literally so cute. And then the other side is the same as the bottom. So it was super fun to make. This is in Knitting for Olive Merino, and I used unicorn purple and thundercloud. I sent that to Oat right before the thing, so I wouldn't forget. Yeah, I just really wanted to make mittens. I really enjoy doing color work, so this was so fun. I will say that I am still unsure how to tension floats across magic loop, like tension.
Me too.
So the majority of this I knitted inside out, and like never had a problem with the float tension on like switching magic loop. But the thumbs I knitted right side out because the inside out was just too confusing on such a small circle. And yeah, like getting the tension correct, because so it was like all of these little things that you can see on the side that it like alternates the purple and the gray. Those stitches all look a little bit weird, and then of course you're like carrying floats across there, so yeah, definitely something to work on for like socks and stuff, because these of course are more flat, so it's like okay if you kind of fuck up the floats. But socks of course need to be more round, so I need to figure out better ways to tension that. But yeah, I mean picking up the floats was really easy. I just like did it the normal way where you just like pick up as you go, or catch as you go. And yeah, I don't know. I haven't worn them. I was going to bring them to Whistler, but I completely forgot to pack them. No. Oh my god. And then I went to like the Dale of Norway store, like Amos and whatever, like in Whistler Village. And I like saw colorwork mittens and I was like, oh my god, I forgot to pack mine. I didn't need them. It wasn't cold enough for that.
Oh, really?
But it would have been fun to wear.
Yeah. So cute. I love those.
They're so cute. highly recommend. I think color work mittens are really fun, and the knitting for Olive Merino is like really nice for color work.
Yeah. They've been having a moment for like a while, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Color work mittens. Maybe one day I'll make some.
Yes, you should.
Okay. Okay, next up is some more yarn that I was gifted, like as a present, not from a brand or anything. But for my birthday.
Oh, yes.
I got some Noro Hanui silk.
So cute.
While I was in Truckee once again. And I turned it into a novice slipover, which I'm so happy with. It is a pattern by Petite Knit. As I said, this is the Noro Hanui silk. The colorway is 111. And I made the size 5. I was a little looser on gauge. I think the silk caused more growth than like I usually get from blocked garments. Because usually for a petite knit pattern, I would go up a needle size, and this one I did go up a needle size. I didn't gauge swatch because I only had 2 skeins of yarn, but I blocked my back panel, and I was like, oh, my gauge kind of expanded a lot. So it is quite oversized, but I think that's also kind of a vibe. So I think it's fine.
It's so cute. Yeah, wait, I love the oversized.
Yeah. It's like got quite a lot of ease. So
yeah.
But it's very drapey, I think, thanks to the silk and the Hanui wool is like New Zealand wool. So it's like very soft and very nice. I love the marling. I'm so happy with this as well.
It's really, really cute.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. I was able to knit this, like the whole size 5 to the full length specified in the pattern with like just two skeins. So I think I have 72 yards remaining, I guess, which is about 30 grams. So
that's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm quite happy with that. I was a little bit concerned that I was going to run out of yarn, and I wasn't quite sure. Like, I was like, I definitely don't want to buy another, like, whole skein if I'm going to be really close. But I was thinking about, I have some knitting for Olive Heavy Merino that's brown, and I was thinking about just doing the edges in that if I had to, but, I mean, I didn't end up having to, so... So yeah, I wore this a few times, I feel like. It's definitely like a warm layer, so again, it's been very hot. But I think probably in the fall I will get a lot of wear out of it. So yeah.
Yay! So
That's
cute.
That.
Love it. Okay, I have one more to talk about, which is for sure my favorite, I think, out of everything. So it's my Blomstra hat.
Yay! It looks so good.
Who is this by? Why is their name not in the pattern?
Oh
no. Okay, here it is. Kaisa Vorella is the designer. So yeah, it's the Blomstra hat, and I made it in Explore Knits and Fibers, Rocky's DK, and these were both leftovers that I had.
Oh, nice.
And I'll go into how much I used later, because I made quite a lot of mods to the pattern.
Okay.
But the darker purple is Dusk, and the lighter, like bluey purple is Drift. So Dusk was leftovers from my Mara sweater.
Oh yeah.
And then the Drift was leftovers from one of the slipovers that I've made like in the past, and I used it for the edging. But yeah, so this pattern is interesting because there's 3 different sizes, but the way that you get the size is by changing up the gauge, which I think you were talking about that with the Melt the Ice hat as well. So it's the same stitch counts and everything, but the needle size and the gauge changes depending on what size you want to make. But in a lot of the Ravelry projects, it was really common for people to say that the hat ran tight. And it's a worsted weight. It calls for worsted weight because I think it's like DK with lace. And I was using a light DK with the Rockies DK. So I kind of just went with vibes. And I was like, okay, so I copied what a lot of other people did where they added a whole repeat. And then I just didn't know what gauge I was aiming for. So ultimately I ended with 3.25 needles as the like colorwork needle, and then 3 millimeters for just the plain stockinette. And I think that I had changed, like I think I cast it on and it was too big, so then I went down needle sizes. So I think I did like do trial and error for this a little bit, but it was still kind of just vibes. But the pattern is really cool. It looks like a double folded like brim a little bit, but it's really just a double folded like edge here. So this is what I used the 3 millimeter for, and then you fold it. Oh, sorry, you do like X centimeters of just plain stockinette, and then you start the colorwork pattern, and then you fold it, and then you continue the colorwork pattern to make the brim, and then you do a turn here, which like kind of creates that brim. So it's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Of a pattern here. And yeah, so I did 4 repeats. So then of course I had to update the decreases a little bit. So I kind of fucked up the decreases as well because I like marked it on my pattern for where all the decreases should be, forgetting that I had more stitches on the needle and that I probably should have changed the rate as well. So then I like got to the last couple rows and I was like, oh, I have way too many stitches on the needle. I like realized, right? Because I was just like going for it. I love knitting color work. It's so fun. And like catching floats and everything was like super chill. This pattern was super chill. And so instead of ripping back, I just was like, okay, I'm just gonna start decreasing every row, and we're just gonna say it worked. And it is okay. It is okay. I don't mind it. I think that it could be less pointy baggy up here for sure, but it really isn't the worst, especially after blocking. So it definitely could be more round, but I also don't mind that. I think the other reason why I didn't change the decrease rate was because I was worried it was going to be too short. And yeah, no, I honestly like love it. I think I will absolutely make this again because it was so great for scraps, because I also had no clue how much yarn I was going to use since I was like changing so much stuff up. And so I chose this color combo because I was like it went along with the yarn estimates in the pattern, but I used way less than what the pattern said. So again, I used Rockies DK, which is like a light DK heavy sport weight yarn. And I did an extra repeat, and I sized down my needles to 3.25 and 3 millimeters. And so I used 67 grams of the dark color and 48 grams of the light color, which, yeah, main color, contrast color. So yeah, it used like not a lot of yarn at all. And so I'm absolutely going to be making another one with scraps, and like again, because it was just so fun and it looks so good. I love it so much. And it doesn't leave lines on my forehead, even though it has floats, which is great. And I think it's super cute. I did wear it in Whistler, and so I have pics of it like in the snow and the trees. Wait, did I post that on... I don't think I posted that on Discord, did I?
I don't think you put that anywhere.
I don't think so. Oh my gosh, I have to do it because, yeah, I literally was like on my hike and I was like, can you take pictures of my beanie, please? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's so good. So great. I really love it. Yeah. The extra repeat definitely was very good.
Yeah.
And highly recommend this pattern because I think it's really cute. And honestly, pretty easy to modify, so yeah.
Nice.
I love it. Definitely my favorite beanie. So.
Ever?
Hooray. Yes.
Wow.
Yes, for sure. It's also my only colorwork beanie, so.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense, yeah. I get that. Nice. Okay, I have 2 more neck accessories. Well, 2 more FOs total, but they're both neck accessories. So, they're both exciting. Okay, I did my first test knit.
Yes! Oh my gosh.
For Sorry Nordland, no less, which was like, okay. But I was like, I just like kept applying for test knits. So I had applied for 2. I think like one was a Creabea like book pattern maybe or something. And then the other one was this Sorry Nordland collar. And I got this one, and then I was like, I hope I don't get the other one, because then all my plans are just out the window. But this is called the Cloud Dancer collar, and it's just this like really pretty lace collar.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Yeah, I love it. It's supposed to, my edge didn't turn out quite as like scallopy as hers is in the sample photo, but I think that's maybe just like a blocking thing, like if I reblocked it. But yeah, so this just goes, it's like a cute little neck accessory, as I mentioned. Let me just put it on for demonstration purposes. So I knit the second size. I also feel like hers comes like further forward on her shoulders, maybe. I don't know. I mean, mine comes like a decent amount forward on my shoulders, but it's like
so cute.
Yeah, it's very cute. And I used, let's see, I used Knitting for Olive Merino in Marzipan, and then I used this, which that's just like a cream, but then the variegation is coming from the mohair, which is this Barocco Aerial color. And this is like purple, yellow, blue, green, but like on a white base basically. So I think it gives this really pretty effect where like this kind of looks very neutral, but then if you look at it closely, like there's all these different colors in it. So, and I used, let's see, I used 20 grams of mohair and 43 grams of merino, so another like perfect for scraps project. Yeah, I think I had a hard time meeting row gauge. So I think mine is shorter overall than it's supposed to be as well by like a centimeter maybe. But yeah, and the pattern is out now. The Cloud Dancer collar. So yeah,
It's so cute.
The only thing that was like, was like the deadline was 12 days for the whole test knit. I was able to get it done. I signed up for it because I knew that I would be able to get it done in that amount of time. I'm currently unemployed, so I have the time to like knit on this exclusively for 12 days. But I don't think that's a very inclusive deadline, like overall, and I think there's a lot of discourse in the knitting community about how, in general, like longer test knitting deadlines are more inclusive because people have lives, people make different sizes of things, so like people who knit a larger size, obviously you need more time for that because you're literally doing more knitting than someone working on a smaller size. So yeah, I think in general it's a lot more inclusive to have a longer test knit deadline. So that's something I'm going to keep in mind in the future when I sign up for test knits. But I was just kind of in my like excited to apply for test knitting, kind of mood, and so I ended up getting this one, and yeah, I'm happy. I have to remember to redeem my like free pattern or whatever. I think there's a deadline like April 6th maybe. So I have to remember to do that. I think I'm gonna get the Midnight Dancer socks. The ruffle socks. Those are cute.
Is that the one with the lace pattern as well?
I think so. Yeah. Okay. It has like a little pointel lace or something.
Yeah, because I have the one that is just stockinette.
Oh, yeah.
So cute. Yeah. How do you style this typically?
That's a good question. So I took some photos with it where I had like a tan, like I have like a suede tan shirt. Okay. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Oh, probably not.
Oh, right. Yes. Cute.
You can like vaguely see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Sari has worn it like over sweaters, over like a cropped trench coat, I think is cute. Or with like a longer jacket. Yeah, I feel like it could work like just with like a shirt. Maybe, but it does add some warmth, especially from the mohair, so I think this is definitely more of a winter accessory, if not also transitional season. Well, but with the caveat that I don't really experience transitional seasons in California, so yeah, so maybe we'll see how I end up styling it. Yeah, I have like a silky button down from Uniqlo that's like oversized that I think this would be really cute with.
Ooh, yeah,
yeah, I think there are ways, but yeah, that's my Cloud Dancer collar.
Cute.
And then my last finished object, which I cannot believe this is finished.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's my traveler shawl.
Yes. Wow.
It's
gigantic.
You finished that? I can't believe it. I know. I'll stand up so you can get the full impact. Let me make sure.
Wow. Oh, it looks so good.
Yay.
So cute. Oh my god. Whoa.
Oh. So this is the Traveler Shawl, as I said, by Andrea Mowry. There are two sizes. I made the size with the larger wingspan. But it's made up of like two triangles, as you can kind of see. Like this is the division between the triangles here. And so you knit this gigantic triangle from the tip here, and then it gets like bigger and bigger and bigger, and then you're doing the I-cord as you go, and then you bind off all the way. And I love how like the corner looks so seamless with the like the I-cord bind off. And then you pick up stitches for triangle number 2, and then you get to decrease, which is really nice after doing all the increasing on the first triangle, because it got to like 200 and something stitches. Like it was crazy. But it's just this like knit purl texture that's characteristic of all the Traveler patterns. But I think it just makes like a really pretty effect, especially like from further away. It just I don't know, it just looks so like, it looks so good. And the yarn I used is Noro Akari. I've been doing a lot of Noro recently.
Noro, yeah.
And this is the color 43. I used 383 grams, so that's almost 2 full balls. So I ended up with like, I guess 17 grams left, which I'm happy about. And this I started actually June 2nd of last year. And then I feel so silly because after I pulled it out of hibernation, it took me like a week to finish it. So I was like, I could have just had it all along and, you know, yeah, not had a whip sitting around. But yeah, so I don't know that there's too much else to say about this. I think I used the recommended needle size. I don't think I gauge swatched because it's a shawl. I double checked. I remember double checking to see if like other people had used this yarn for this project, and they had, because I think that the shawl is, oh, okay, apparently it's a sport weight shawl. And I used Aran weight yarn, but it's a shawl, so it's fine, right? So I guess maybe mine is like quite a bit larger. I thought it's sport weight on a US 7 though, so that's funny. But she does also like design for handspun.
Yeah.
Which can be thick and thin, so, you know, maybe sport weight is just a suggestion. There were other people who used like this yarn for the shawl, so I felt okay choosing it for that. So the composition, it's like one of these Noro yarns that's like, yeah, it's like 26% silk, 21% cotton, 15% rayon viscose, 14% mohair, 12% wool, 12% nylon. So it's kind of a little bit of everything. But yeah, it's nice, it's soft, it's like a big pastel rainbow, and I'm very happy with it. I think a question that I have also about this is how to style it. I made an Instagram reel like with some styling ideas, but I don't know how like practical they all are for me. Because I think the hard thing is I don't really know how to like tie it or like drape it necessarily.
Yeah, I know, I think I might have sent it to you, like Lily Kate Makes also made a video of like how to tie a shawl.
Yeah.
Into like a hooded scarf or just like different ways to tie it around your neck. And yeah, I don't know. I normally just boop boop like wear it like a scarf without even like across the front of my neck.
It's very large. Like it has a very large presence when I put it like towards the front like this. So I feel like that makes me inclined to like put it to the back or like put the bulk of it to the back, but then I feel like I have a hard time tying it in the front. So yeah, we'll see, but I'm happy that this is finished, and I'm happy with how it looks, and I think it's so pretty. Ooh, this reminds me, looking at this section specifically, I did encounter a factory knot. And there's like 2 instances of this blue color in the like color changing repeat, but it was reattached to the wrong like part. So this part here repeats twice, and then it goes back to like the normal color repeat, which is a little annoying, but I truly don't think anyone would ever notice. So I was like, whatever. But yeah, super happy to have that done. So that and my Courage Henley are like 2 whips from last year that I'm really happy to have finished.
Nice.
Yeah. That's all my finished objects.
Woohoo!
Yay!
All right. How many whips do you have?
5.
Okay. I have 3 as well.
Okay. Do you want me to start then?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, my first whip is what I've been working on while we've been sitting and chatting. My sparkly socks.
Mm-hmm.
This is sock number 2, so I will show you sock number 1. Wow, oh my god, gorgeous, stunning, beautiful. I love the sparkle. I think it's so cute. I love the color. This is sparkle sock from Murky Depths Dye Works in the color Destroyed. And this is just basically the I'm So Basic socks by Summer Lee. I'm making the size large, so 72 stitches, except I am now a fan of short row heels over a heel flap and gusset, so that's something new I've been doing. And I think they fit pretty well. I first did a short row heel for a pair of socks I made for James last year, and I also do a 72 stitch circumference for him. And I tried them on and I was like, wow, okay, the short row heel actually fits me really well, because I have the trifecta. I have a wide foot, a high instep, and a high volume foot. So my feet are tall also. So it's just like sock fit is like question mark, question mark, question mark. But so the short row heel actually, yeah, fits pretty well. But so I really just want these to be done. I'm literally on my last row before I start the heel on this one. So like I could finish this, but I am obsessed with one of my other projects. So I just haven't been working on anything else.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much that. I just have a 2x1 rib at the top, which I think is what Summer Lee tells you to do in the I'm So Basic socks pattern. And I do like how it looks.
Yes.
Yeah.
That sounds familiar.
But yeah, so those are my sparkly socks.
Cute.
Yay.
Okay, I can go ahead and talk about what I'm working on right now while I finish this row. So I actually re-picked this project up towards the middle of this quarter. So I casted this on last year, also in the springtime, but then picked it back up like a couple weeks ago. So this is my Inclinations cowl. I'm currently on the decrease section, but it's by Andrea Mowry, so it's one of those like on the bias cowls. So eventually it's gonna be seamed like this way, and then it makes like a little bandana cowl with this point here.
Love.
Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, and so it is half fisherman's rib, so that is the right side, and this is the wrong side. And so the Inclinations cowl, I think that she uses like 2 spin cycle, like hand spun color changing yarns. But of course you can use whatever. So I am using this Explore Knits and Fibers. It's from, I think, the Iceland collection, Denali sock, as basically like color A, because there's 2 colors. And then as you can see, there is some color changing happening, but that's just from me actually changing the yarn. So back when I like first started knitting and buying hand-dyed yarn, I got this like mini set from Big Little Yarn Co. From her Yokai Monsters collection. So it's just like a surprise set. And so I kind of decided in order to hold these in. I think it's like basically like this order. And so I'm just alternating every 7 rows. I change to the next color. And yeah. So we're chugging along. It's been good. I think the main thing for this is I'm normally an English knitter, but for some reason I decided to do this to challenge my continental knitting, and specifically my continental purl, because I normally combination knit, but because you basically like do the fisherman's rib on the right side and then you knit on the wrong side, I didn't want to do combination because then I would have to knit through the front loop, knit through the back loop, knit through the front loop, knit through the back loop. So I'm challenging this to do proper ribbing, and for sure it is the most painful on my wrist. Like I don't normally have wrist issues when knitting, And this also, it's not painful, but I definitely like can tell that I need more breaks.
You feel it more.
Yeah, and the continental ribbing is not the most fun. I would rather a combination. And yeah, I think that it was good to like, you know, up my skills, I guess, but I will just stick to English ribbing if I have to do normal ribbing in the future. So but yeah, I think that it feels like it's bigger than what it's supposed to be. Of course, it's a cowl. I didn't gauge swatch, but regardless, it'll be nice and cozy. So yeah.
Cute. I really like the colors. I think I wouldn't say those colors all go together like when on first sight, but then like the way you've put them all together, I think they look really nice.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is like another case of me just like looking at my stash and being like, I'm gonna use these. And it was really fun. I like having a larger stash means I get to do that.
True.
And it's really fun.
Yeah. Yippee. Okay. My next project is low-key disappointing.
Oh
no. I know. God. Okay, so this is my loon sweater.
Oh.
This is all I've done on the loon sweater. I am participating in the Knit-a-Loon that started mid-Feb. And I think goes until like maybe another couple weeks. So this is the short rows and then a bit of the back panel. I basically knit through one 50-gram ball of heavy merino. This is the color Dark Moose. And the reason that I have not worked on this since doing this one ball of yarn is that I had like half the amount I needed in stash. So I had to buy the other half of the yarn. So I ordered it when I ordered my buttons for the Courage Henley from La Mercerie. I also ordered some more Knitting for Olive heavy merino in the color Dark Moose. However, what the fuck?
Dude, honestly, the one on the top looks like my plum clay. Like every time I see it, it looks like my
it's
plum
like
clay.
kind of crazy how different they look. Like are these, the label says they're the same color.
I know.
Like I don't get it.
it.
And the funny thing is, like, somebody else in the Discord for the knit along was like, does anybody have experience like buying, you know, different dye lots of Knitting for Olive heavy merino? And I had just gotten another ball for my Courage Henley to finish it off. It was a different dye lot, looked completely the same, so I was like, yeah, I totally have done this, you should be fine. And then lo and behold. So I think like I would have alternated skeins at the start, but it was really hard to do in the short rows. So I was like, okay, let me just finish my first ball of yarn and then I'll start alternating from there. But I don't know. I think I've just gotten in my head about like whether this is going to be too stark of a contrast and like if it's going to look like stripes, which I know I just need to try. And, like, I can always frog it and whatever, but yeah, I'm kind of like, it's like as bad in person as it is on camera. Like, it's not like the camera makes it worse. Like, looking at it here, I'm like, oh my god, like, what? So, I don't know. Unfortunately, my loon sweater might not happen. If, like, it's too bad, I might just try to make something else, or I don't even know. Maybe just put it in timeout for a while. Maybe eventually I'd get different yarn and try that. Maybe enough time will pass that I'll stop caring about the dye lot difference and go for it anyways, but for now this has been
it's very different.
Yeah. This has been on hold for a little bit, so unfortunate. That's the loon sweater. I can show you my swatch, though.
Oh, it's so cute.
Which is, yeah, really cute. Yeah, I was deciding between the purple.
Yeah.
And I chose brown, which I still think was the right call, but I ultimately wish that I had seen the loon sweater pattern before I knit my capsule drop sweater in Pure Gint in that like dark blue, because I feel like that would be really pretty. But you know, it is what
could
it
always
is.
frog it.
I could, but I do actually really like that sweater.
Yeah.
So but yeah, I'm knitting the size large, and I'm using the recommended US 7 4.5 millimeter needles for that. So
cool.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go next?
Yeah.
Okay. I would say this is my main project over the last quarter, but it's not completed yet. So I casted on the Dagmar jacket
I
like in January.
about this.
Yeah. And oh my gosh, it's stuck on a skein of yarn.
Oh no.
Okay, here we go. So yeah, I have made a lot of progress on it, but then I kind of reached like a bit of a stopping point, and then like was working on my cowl a lot. So yeah, that's why this has taken a little bit of a pause, but that's okay. But yeah, it honestly looks really good.
Whoa.
As you can tell, I have one sleeve. As you can maybe tell, let me try to figure out how to hold it up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I have one sleeve, but it's on hold because my plan was that I was gonna do the other sleeve and block it and then decide if I needed to add more or not before doing the cuff. But yeah, so this is the Dagmar jacket by Petite Knit. I'm knitting it in Durero Natura Gilead, which is the worsted weight one, in the color Dore. Dore. And originally I got this yarn to make the artisan cardigan by Sandnes Garn, because I was going to do like a little knit along with my friend. But then I was like, oh, I don't think I really want to make the artisan anymore. And yeah, and then I was like really wanting to make the Dagmar. And I was like, oh, actually other people have used Gilliat for the Dagmar because it normally calls for like bulkier Aran or something. And Gilliat is worsted, but there are projects on Ravelry that use Gilliat. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just use that for this. Though I only had 5 skeins, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I need another one. And so I'll talk about that. Like that, I guess it's technically an acquisition. I did end up getting a 6th skein. I haven't used it yet. I don't know if I'll need it, but I have it just in case. But yeah, it ended up being the exact same dye lot. Okay, I'll just talk about it now. I like went to La Mercerie, and because like I know that they had Durero Natura, and I was like, okay, like I'll just bring my ball so I could like match it just in case I needed to. But then I walked in and I was like, this is the exact dye lot that I have. And I bought mine like 2-3 years ago in Texas, and like La Mercerie just has the same dye lot. I was like, what? Okay,
that's crazy.
But yeah, I'm knitting a 3rd size, which is a size small, and I sized up one needle size, so I think like from 4.5 to a 5 millimeter. And I don't think I made any mods. I know that some people do like shoulder mods, but I didn't feel like I needed it for this. And I have also seen some projects where they started the increases for the neck later because it might be too high. Same as like your Henley. I feel like just like collars are hard.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that turns out. And yeah, I followed the decrease rate on the underarms too, basically. Yeah, I don't think I deviated from the pattern at all. But it's been really fun to work on. Like cables are super, super fun. I was able to like figure out the pattern like pretty quickly. Like once you join in the round, at least I was like, oh yeah, this makes a lot of sense. You pick it up. I've been cabling without a cable needle, which on the body, totally fine. On the sleeves, a little bit harder. Like every single row, I was like, maybe this is the time I just pull out my cable needle. Maybe this is the time. And I still haven't. But on the shorter needles, because I'm using like my 3.5 like length inch needles, it definitely is harder to do cable without a cable needle. So we'll see on the 2nd sleeve. But yeah, I think it's turning out great. The plan is to do a double folded collar at the top.
Oh, okay.
It normally just has like one ribbed collar, but then basically Matcha like sent this project of somebody's and they did a folded collar, and I was like, oh, that's really cute. So that's the goal. But
it's
yeah,
so
this
good.
is definitely the main thing that I've been working on.
Yeah, you've made so much progress. That's crazy. Wow.
Cables! Hooray!
I've never worked with Gilead, but I hope to one day.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
It like feels so light as well.
Oh,
like even
okay.
when I'm holding the full thing, that has 4 skeins of yarn, maybe 3.5 skeins of yarn in it, and it feels so light.
Wow.
And yeah, I really, really like the yarn.
That's great. Okay. Okay, so I've kind of been on a Crayabea kick.
Okay.
So my last 3 whips are all Crayabea patterns. So this first one is the inch. And it's a half fisherman's rib, saddle, shoulder. This is a set in saddle shoulder. Another Henley. This one will have a button placket though. And I think, okay, I'm making the size 4. My yarn is worsted / Aran, and the pattern recommends DK weight. And I think also the needle size for the pattern is 3.5 millimeters. But I'm using a 4 millimeter needle. And so I think my gauge is a little larger, but I'm okay with that because I am inspired by the Calgary Bay sweater by Cheryl Mokhtari, which is, I believe, a drop shoulder, reverse half fisherman's rib Henley with a button placket. So like sort of a similar-ish pattern. I guess I don't know how the set-in sleeve is going to work out if this is like a little bigger, because you can see I've just blocked this. So I might need to think about that a little bit. But it does have a very chunky collar, so I think it should be okay. Maybe just won't do as many short rows in the sleeve. But I've really been wanting to use this yarn for something textured. And I really wanted to make the Calgary Bay sweater. I tried swatching, it didn't work out. I thought this did work out in the swatch, but I think like when I originally did my saddle and then I blocked that and I was on gauge, but then when I did the back panel, things grew like a lot more, and now that I've blocked it again, my saddle is like a lot larger. I feel like, so I don't know. I think my gauge swatch lied to me. So I'm kind of at a holding point in this pattern, I guess. Like I'm kind of unsure about the sizing and my gauge and everything like that, and whether the yarn is going to work out. So I haven't really made much progress past the back panel. But this is a finished back panel. The yarn is Wild Rose Farm Wensleydale Aran that I got at Flock a year and a half ago. The colorway is Silver Dust. And it's beautiful, stunning, gorgeous, 10 out of 10. It has a really nice halo. Hopefully you can see that.
Yeah, that's cute. Yeah.
So I just feel like this would be such a like good piece, like if it all worked out and I could finish it. But we'll see, because yeah, this looks like definitely big. Maybe it's not that big. I don't know. We'll see. But I was like, it's one of those things where I was like really obsessed with this idea of like the buttoned Henley. Like I have a similar sweater from Cezanne already, but it's like old and pilly and, you know, whatever. So I was like, I can like replace it with something I made myself, and I know that I already love it, and then whatever. And so I was like, this is a great idea, but then I feel like the execution has been kind of not going ideally. So yeah, I don't know.
Half fisherman's rib is hard because it grows.
It does.
It's also like heavy. It's like squishy, bouncy. So yeah,
it's so like it feels so nice. Like, and the yarn,
it looks like it feels nice
because the yarn is not soft. Like it's quite rustic, and it feels almost like a cord. Like it doesn't stretch. But then in the half fisherman's rib, it's like so stretchy, so bouncy, so nice, so squishy. Like, it's just like I really want it to work out. And the color, this is like the natural sheep color, like, and it's so pretty. And I just am like, please work out. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So that's my inch by Rebecca Clow. Do you want to do your last whip, or should I do one more?
Yeah.
Or...
and then you can just talk about the two at the end. Yeah, so I just cast this on yesterday and have not made too much progress. Exciting. You know about it.
Do I?
Yeah, I just haven't sent a picture. So basically I'm going to Bonnaroo in June.
Oh, yes.
Music festival. Yes. And then I have as of last week, decided to go to Kilby Block Party in May. And so I already was like, I should start thinking about what to make for Bonnaroo. And I think I want to make the bovine tank by Parkin It because I have the yarn for that. It's like cow print top.
Cute.
But then I also wanted to like make something else, and I've been eyeing this pattern for a really long time. So it is the Mallory mock neck by Hannah Louise, I think it is. Let me double check that. Handmade by Hannah Louise, yeah. And it's a crochet pattern, and I'm using Knitting for Olive Cotton Merino in the shade Lime Yellow. And so this is my progress so far. It doesn't look like anything, but this will be either the front or back panel.
Okay.
And it's knit sideways, it's crocheted sideways, which is a little bit annoying because I had to figure out how long I wanted it from the very beginning.
I see.
And so, yeah, it's unclear. That's theoretically where the armpit is. We'll see. It's just gonna be vibes because I'm not swatching for this at all. I cast it on for the second size. It's supposed to have negative ease, and the third size I think wouldn't have put me in the recommended ease, but then the second size was like it was more negative ease than I preferred, but I was like, okay, whatever, because I think that my crochet gauge tends to be a little bit loose because I don't crochet very often, and when I don't crochet amigurumi, I think I like purposely make it loose. And then I did shorten it because I thought that my original cast on was too long, but then now I think it's too short. I don't know, whatever, we're just gonna go with it. But I feel like it has been like working out pretty well so far.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's like a little meshy, it's like a bunch of yarn over slip stitches and then also some half double crochet things. And it's so slow because I haven't crocheted very often, and then honestly the cotton merino is a little bit splitty, which I feel like if I was knitting it wouldn't be a problem, but for crochet it's a little bit more difficult for me, especially because it's a lot of front loop only or back loop only things, and so I'm like looking at it to like make sure I get the right loop, whereas like I feel like if it was just the full loop I wouldn't have to look so hard, but whatever. But yeah, I think that it's going well so far.
Looks good.
It's going slow though, so I definitely need to like get on with it.
Pick up the pace. Yeah. Summer's right around the corner. Yeah.
I know.
Crazy.
This is definitely my first summer knit. I got the cotton merino last year, so it's nice to finally be able to use it. It feels nice. Yeah. Maybe I'll switch to working on this.
Cool. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, so this project, in contrast to the last one, this is like my pride and joy right now.
Oh, yes. Oh my god, it looks so good.
It literally does look so good. This is the Lynx by Rebecca Clow. This is another one of these like mega pattern situations where you have, I think, a vest, a cardigan, and a sweater all in the same pattern. So I am making the pullover sweater, which is a drop shoulder, but there is like a note in the pattern because the cardigan is set in, or like the vest. If you add sleeves to the vest, basically you can get like a set-in sleeve shoulder. And there's instructions in the pattern briefly about how to do that. So, but yeah, I'm just making the drop shoulder sweater. This is size 6. And oh my god, like it just looks so good.
It looks so good.
This is Drops Flora. I thought I brought my yarn in here, but oh, I did. These are the colors Amethyst and Lemonade, and I did acquire the yellow, the Lemonade. I made a Wool Warehouse order, because originally I bought this yarn, the Drops Flora in the shade Amethyst, last winter to make the Nomad sweater by Veronica Lindbergh, and then I've kind of fallen out of love with that pattern. And then I was like, fell in love with this pattern, basically. I applied to test knit it, I didn't get the test knit, and then immediately when it released, I was like, I'm casting on, and I'm gonna use this yarn, and so I thought the purple and yellow were a really cute combo. And it's not really like anything else I have in my wardrobe. And I'm using a 4mm needle for the stockinette, and then a 4.5mm needle for the color work. And it's got, so this first argyle section is knit flat, and then you join in the round, and then you do another argyle band like in the round, sort of on the body. And then there's one argyle band like sort of at the elbow on the sleeve. But so knitting flat was fine.
Okay.
Yeah, doing the color work flat was fine. I didn't catch my floats, except like at the edges, because you sort of, if you don't do that, you get like weird tension like at the edge of your color work, basically. But the longest float I think is like 7 stitches, so I didn't really feel like it needed it. Yeah. But yeah, I'm like so happy with this. I needed to like stop and block it because I think like both I like gauge swatched on a 4.5mm needle and then on a 3.75mm needle, and then decided that I needed to do a 4mm needle. So I had to block it so I could measure my row gauge. But now that this is blocked, it should be back in business because I literally like love this and I love working on it. So yeah, that's my links. The Drops Flora is a wool alpaca blend, so we'll see how it goes for the color work. I mean, I think it's like so far so good, but I don't know if it'll stretch out over time or like get weird or anything, so I don't know. But since they're both Drops Flora, I think it should like evenly get weird if that does happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anything else? That's my links.
One more.
One more. Okay, this one you haven't seen.
Okay. I love a surprise.
So this is also a Crayabea pattern. This is the Crayle, It's another one of these like mega patterns where you have a cardigan, a sweater. This one has a vest with like a solid vest and then also a button-down vest. So I am making the button-down vest, and I have made quite a lot of progress on it.
Oh! Oh my god!
Yeah!
Wait, is that just honeycomb cable the entire way?
Yeah, it's all over honeycomb cables.
Oh my god. Wow.
Yeah, so it looks, I'm like so happy with this. So this is the project I've been like truly obsessed with for like the past 2 weeks, basically.
Yeah.
Because the honeycomb cables are so nice because you don't have to purl in between.
That's true.
Yeah, like I really enjoy that.
That's my least favorite part of the Dagmar, actually, is the honeycombs.
Oh, yeah. I've been like loving it, which is good because this is literally all over honeycomb.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've just joined under the arm. There's this moss stitch section on the side.
Is it moss stitch all the way down the side?
Yes. Yeah. You do some increases in the moss stitch as well for the underarm, and then it's all the way down. And you have these like regular cables like flanking the honeycomb. Yeah, I'm like so happy with this. I can put it on. I'm like so let's see. I am knitting the size 5, I want to say. The recommended for me is size 4, and I think it's like supposed to be quite a close fitting garment, but so I went up because I was like, okay, I want it a little oversized, but I feel like it's still going to be like quite close fitting. Like obviously there's going to be a button band here, but like,
and it should grow though, I think.
Yeah, it'll definitely grow a little bit, but I don't know. I still feel like it's going to be quite like maybe a little bit tighter of a fit, which is fine. But yeah, so been working away on this. I'm using, I believe, the recommended 4.5 millimeter needle. Is that true? No, I had to go up a needle size. And this is my first time using Cascade 220.
Oh!
Yeah. So this
looks so good.
Gorgeous green is called Shire.
One of the Heathers.
So shout outs Lord of the Rings. And yeah, I don't know, like it is a mega pattern, but I don't know that I would ever want to make the sweater or the cardigan, just because like I feel like such a fitted like garment would be, I don't know, I just don't like when things are too tight on my arms. Yeah, I tend to usually like make my sleeves larger and like just I don't need to fit anything under my winter coat, you know, so like I'm not making tight sleeves. But so I think it'll be fine that it's like a vest, even if it ends up being a little tighter. But it also definitely will grow a bit with blocking and stuff. So, but yeah, and then this also I acquired in the same Wool Warehouse order as I got my Drops Flora for the links. Because I was like, why not? I was only buying 2 balls of Drops Flora in the yellow, and I was like, you know, make shipping worth it and everything. Yeah. Just get a little more yarn, you know?
Yeah. Just a treat.
Just a treat. So, but yeah, I love the Cascade 220 also. It's like so nice to work with. And yeah, I'm so excited about this. I'm hoping to finish it this month. Like, I hope I can kind of stay focused and finish it. I mean, basically, like, I just need to knit the body, you know, and then ribbing and button band, and it's done. So I'm trying to remind myself that, like, it'll be done faster than I think that it will, you know. especially if I stay focused on it, because I just have a tendency to be like, this is taking forever, and then start something new. So, trying to stay focused and like finish this, but yeah, we'll see. So, yeah.
Yay!
That's my Grail.
So cute. Wait, so how many acquisitions do you have? You didn't tell me ahead of time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Like 9 just single skeins?
9,
or like 9 groupings?
Well, 9 yarns.
9 yarns.
Yeah. 9 different yarns.
Yes.
That I've acquired.
Okay. Yeah, I have a few skeins, but they're all from one
I see.
thing.
Okay.
Oh, because you had the yeah.
Yeah, it was the Bay Area yarn crawl.
Yes. I remember now.
So.
Okay.
2 of them I guess I've already covered, the Barocco Vintage DK and the Cascade 220 I talked about. So. But you can go first.
All right. Well, should I just talk about them all in one?
I guess so.
Okay, like. Well, okay, I'll do 3 groups.
Okay.
I'll split it into 3 groups, but they're all from the one thing.
Okay.
So yeah, obviously I got the Gilead from this one La Mercerie trip. So basically EKF did their annual pop-up at La Mercerie for the anniversary. I don't even know how many years La Mercerie has been open at this point. Maybe this is the 5th anniversary or 6th or something. So of course I went. This was the 4th time that they've come to Seattle. So I think it's like the 4th or 5th anniversary of La Mercerie. And I've been every single time. And so of course I had to get stuff, but I'm going to talk about my La Mercerie purchase first. So yeah, I got the Gilead, and then I also got this yarn from Yarn Loop. It's like Gardner Organic, or it's from, honestly, Gardner Organic. Number 1, honestly don't know that much about it. I was just browsing the store, and I was with Spethy, and they were just like, oh, like this yarn is really cool, and we were like looking at it, and it's a lace weight, so it's a lace weight wool, and I was like, oh, intriguing. Because I have a sweater quantity of from Paisley Knits, and it's like the Cashmere DK in Morley Gray, and I've been like really wanting to use it, but like I've wanted to use it for like cables or something, and I just feel like the Cash DK is not gonna hold up. Hi Beardo. And so I've been like kind of toying with the idea of holding it with a lace weight, but didn't really want to get a fluff. So I got this to swatch. Honestly, I haven't even held it next to the yarn, so I don't even know how well it'll match color-wise. But I'm okay with a little bit of marl as well, I like to mention.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got it to swatch because I feel like it'll add a nice little like extra bit of bulk to the DK with also adding a little bit of structure in my head. But of course I have to swatch to see. And so I just got one to start with, and then if I like it, then I'll get more, and then if not, then it was just one skein. So yeah, it's in the shade Pebble, and Pebbles, and it's a 50 gram, 350 meters, 383 yards for 50 grams.
Wow.
So
that's good yardage.
Yeah, definitely lots of yardage in here, and I feel like it'll just be really nice because I feel like I like holding yarns together, but I don't necessarily always like the fluff. So I feel like finding like a lace weight like wool like this is really, really nice.
Yeah.
So
yay. Is that group 1?
Group 1.
Okay.
Had 1 yarn.
Okay. Okay, well, my group 1, I guess, is, so the Fiber Company is closing down, or they have already closed down. This happened earlier this year, I guess. They announced it. So I've had 3 skeins of their Cumbria fingering in navy in my stash for a year and a half or something, and I've intended to make the daisied vest with it, which is a steeked colorwork vest with like a daisy pattern on it. But I just like hadn't gotten around to getting the other 2 colors for that. So since they were closing down, I was like, okay, it's time. So again, I have the navy as the main color, and then the white will be, it's like a natural ecru, I guess. This will be the flower color, and then this will be the center of the flower.
Oh, cute. Yeah.
So I got 2 white and then just one of this like sort of goldenrod color. This is Blencathra, and this is Cat Bells. So, and I think I ordered those like directly from the fiber company, from their website. Because also they were having a lot of sales. I don't know if that's still going on, but if you happen to come across yarn from the fiber company, since they unfortunately are shutting down, a lot of it's on sale. So
yeah.
And this is actually a really interesting blend. This is, okay, please tell me what the blend is. 90% wool and 10% mohair, but it's Masham and Merino is the wool.
Ooh, yes.
So it is very nice and soft, but it has a lot of like kind of a little bit of a halo as well, I think, from the mohair. So yeah. And then I guess my group 2 is the Bay Area Yarn Crawl. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can go.
Okay, so I'm splitting. I really only have two groups.
I think you can just
I'll just
do
go
them
ahead
both. Or do
okay,
the rest of
okay.
it now, and then I'll do the rest of mine.
So this is just what I got from actually EKF.
Yeah.
So they brought the butterfly effect, like solstice yarn from the solstice box in 2025, and it was very difficult to choose. I went in with no plan. Yeah, so this is what I ended up getting.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, just like seeing them like sitting on the shelves behind and on the table, I was like, okay, like this is what I need.
Yeah.
And I think so really I was at first just eyeing the DK, but then I saw how bright the Surrey was and saturated, and I was like, okay, I need that. So this green is called Chrysalis, and the purpley pink is called Ephemeral. And I got the Surrey base and the Rockies DK base.
Cute, right?
Yes. And so the plan with this is I was gonna make a hooded scarf. I've been like wanting to make a hooded scarf, and I was definitely gonna use my yarn and stuff, but this just was too good to pass up. I love really saturated fluff. I don't really like the really muted ones as much anymore. And so seeing it, I was like, okay, yes. So I am not 100% decided on a pattern. I sent some options to like oat and matcha. And I can't even remember what they're called now, but I'm leaning towards ones that are like a little bit more like textured or have some interest to them. But I specifically want to make one where when I have the hood down, it just looks like a scarf, rather than like a balaclava or something like that. So that is the plan for that. I like have just been staring at this sitting like in my room, and I'm like, I want to cast on immediately, but
good.
I just like have other stuff that I was like, I need to work on that first.
Yeah.
So. Hi, Joni.
Hi, Joni.
Hope you're doing well.
Good morning, Mando.
And yeah, and then the next one I got is Fractal Garden. This is variegated.
Ooh.
And mostly I just like needed to get this color. This was my favorite color that they had. I just like didn't know what to do with it. And then I was like scrolling through my phone because I really wanted to buy it.
Yeah.
And because I take pictures of all of my yarn, and I remembered that I got a quantity of a bunch of variegated colors plus some tonals from EKF and the Rockies DK base for a Vertices Unite shawl by Seaman West. And so I kind of like pulled that picture up and I like showed it to Svethy and we were like, oh, actually, like what if we took this color out and put this color in? So I think the plan is to include this in that shawl whenever that gets cast on.
Nice.
But yeah, I think this color is really pretty. It's showing way more tealy blue on camera, but it's more green in person.
Okay.
But it is very, very pretty, and I just really wanted it. I will say Fractal Garden on, I think, Surrey was the first color that sold out. So, yeah. But, and by sold out, I think Svethy sold it out. I think they got
really?
Actually, yeah.
So
but
funny.
yeah, really, really great colors. Really enjoy this a lot. So. I think you should go to sleep, Joni. 2:30 a.m. is bedtime.
It is bedtime. Okay, so the exciting thing that was happening in my area was the Bay Area Yarn Crawl.
Yay! Oh, the bag is so cute.
Yes. So I got this cute Delaque bag with the crawl logo on it. This is Carl the Frog.
Oh my god, wait, I'm so sorry, but I forgot that I got one other thing, so I'll just talk about that after
yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So, I mean, this bag is so good. Like, everybody, well, if you're not familiar with the Delaque bags, anybody, they're like this sort of meshy material, but the inside, you'll get a little preview of my yarn. It has like several pockets and zippers. It has this button closure all the way across the top. It's got a little loop on the side. It's like actually like a really large bag. Like it holds a ton. Like I have like quite a bit of yarn in here and there's like still more space. So, so first things first, I went to my like local yarn store. And that's where, I got the Lang Yak for my little
nice
Sophie scarf situation. But I also got 3 cones of Ito Kinu. And this is a lace weight silk. And it's got like all these tweedy flecks in it, which I think are really pretty. And I'm thinking this is going to be like a summery ranunculus.
Ooh,
yeah,
cute.
I'm like really excited. This is navy mix, the color. So I think back here it looks more navy, but it does kind of give charcoal sometimes. But I think I've been thinking about like summer garments because I'm going to outside lands, and so I'm like, what do I want to knit for that? So summery ranunculus, potentially for outside lands out of this, I think would be really cute. And then I went to Royal Bee Yarn in Pacifica, which is like right on the coast. It's such a cute little shop. They have their own line of yarn. They have like their own line of hand spun yarn also. Like, so they like sell hand spun, but it's like under their like labeling. And Sea Change Fibers was having a trunk show.
Ooh,
and I like didn't know that, so we like walked in and I was like, oh, because I love Sea Change Fibers, like,
yes.
So I saw this and I was like, yes.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
So this is their Tolavana DK. It's 55% merino and 45% cotton, all organic. It's a DK weight yarn, and this is the crawl colorway Frog Brigade, which I just think is so cute.
That's so cute.
So I've already swatched, so I balled up my other skein. And this is going to be a bloomlet poncho, I believe, is my plan for it now. So I'm like really excited about that. It's so soft. Like me and this other girl were literally standing there like touching the yarn for like 5 minutes being like, this is so nice. This is literally so nice. I need to buy some of this. This is so nice. And then also at Royal Bee, I got a Zauberball. I just am a sucker for a good Zauberball. I was like, James, do you want socks that look like this? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, great. I love that. So this one is 2332. Sand her, maybe. I don't really speak German, but that might be the color name. But it's just this cool, like, black, blue, yellow, gray situation. And then the second weekend of the crawl, I went to Busy Work, I think, something like that. It was near a wedding I was going to, so we were able to stop by, even though it's like a little farther away. But I had never seen this brand of yarn, and I was like really obsessed with the label.
Ooh, that's cute.
So this is the Boucle Line. Bouclelan, maybe?
Oh.
Roussan.
L-I-N-E?
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, isn't that linen?
Well, that's like the name of the brand.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but this is 100%
okay,
wool. Or is it 100% wool? I might be lying. It might be wool alpaca. Oh yeah, 80% wool from the Roussan breed, and then 20% alpaca. It's a French brand, I guess, which explains why the brand name is French. And then the color is Gui Mauve or Guy Mauve or something, and it's like this really pretty pink. I think this is like a good color for me. So this was like a really good yarn store. I've never gone into a yarn store and been like, this is a bad yarn store, you know. Ducky!
Hi, Ducky.
Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Oat. I use she, her pronouns. My alerts are off, unfortunately, but thank you for the raid, Ducky. I hope you had a good stream. I'm here with Chris.
Hello, I'm Chris. I use she, her pronouns.
We're talking about knitting.
Oh my god, the Celeste wave. So cute.
That is really cute. Worm. What is worm?
Oh.
Thank you so much for the raid. Knitting is neat. I love knitting. I'm obsessed with it. Worm is cute. Okay, I also love cute games. Delightful rage platformer. Nice. That sounds fun. Well, we're just doing our like quarterly knitting catch up. So we talk about everything we've finished, what we're working on now, and then any yarn that we've picked up. So we are unfortunately at the tail end of talking about the yarns that we've picked up. And I was just talking about this wool alpaca blend that I got recently.
So pretty.
But yeah, I'm really excited. It feels very like dry. Like the yarn is very dry feeling. And it's kind of like loosely plied. Like I can like very easily twist apart the plies, but I think it feels really like lightweight, and so I think I want to make I think it's the Kennelly cardigan from Sumin Kim.
Yes.
Or from Knits Pour Moi.
Okay, yeah.
One of those two. It's like a little lace sort of cardigan situation. So I think that'll be really cute, and I think I have enough to do that. So, but yeah, literally so much yarn fits in this bag. It's like kind of crazy.
Yeah. All the sweater quantities.
Yeah, but I guess my only other acquisition is the Cascade 220, which I already sort of mentioned. So, that is it for my acquisitions.
Nice. Yeah. The one thing I forgot. So after the La Mercerie pop up, we went to Emerald City Yarn because I think it was Seattle Stitchery was having a pop up. And I've been wanting to get like a fabric needle case, which is funny, it's currently empty, but I just like wanted to get one. And so yeah, it's cute. They had a bunch of designs. So this one's the one with cat. And something is, oh, it's just the zipper. Okay. So yeah, it's just like a little needle case. You can like put your needles in there, and then you can put the, like, this just like, there's like extra pockets here for like any cords, and this will like cover to keep that safe. And then there's a pocket here as well, and then the zip pocket here. And so yeah, I haven't changed anything into this, but I feel like I might use it for like travel or something like that when I want like just a selection of needles and cords with me. But yeah, I've been wanting something like this, or maybe I'll put like some circulars in it even instead of interchangeables. But yeah, it's really cute. So yeah,
nice.
that's it.
That is super cute. Well, cool.
Hooray!
Yeah, sorry waiters, but you got here right at the end.
We're at the end.
Maybe I'll show, like, as an example, this is one of the things that I finished. Is this the right side? This is a shawl. Cute. It's called the Traveler Shawl. It's like a pastel rainbow, big, cozy shawl situation.
So cute. Yeah, my Traveler crew is on hold right now, so.
Oh, yeah. No, I have 8 projects on hold, I think.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That we didn't talk about today. I mean, I'm working down, like, I have, before I started the Lynx and the Crail, I had 10 whips, which is, like, good for me. That's so good for me. But now I'm up to 12 again, so, but I'm hoping to finish the sock. I did actually make, like, spring knitting plans for the first time.
Ooh, okay.
Yes. So it's basically the Lynx, which is this guy, my Argyle sweater, and then my cabled vest, the Crail, and then the third plan that I have is the oat camisole.
Yes.
Which is actually, like, no relation, but I have to make it, right? Because it's the oat camisole.
Of course.
So I'm hoping to probably get that started, like, towards the end of the month, because I think that could, like, carry over into summer pretty well, because that's, like, a cotton tank top, pretty much. And I already have some cotton yarn in stash for that. So, and then my summer plans, I feel like are kind of already spoken for with, like, Outside Lands, and, like, I want to make my poncho and I want to make my summery ranunculus, and then I have 2 other whips that are, like, spring summer that I want to try to resurrect and, like, get those done. One of them is, like, actually pretty close to being done, and I feel like I could finish it in not too long if I just picked it up and finished it, but
yeah.
Just keep casting on
Disney!
Hi, Disney!
Hi, Disney! We're just at the end, but thank you for the luck. Good luck ending stream.
Yippee.
Yeah. Yay, okay. Good Q1.
Good Q1.
Super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not make any summer plans, or spring, summer, but I do want to make the bovine tank and this tank for fest season. And then, who knows? I really want to use my EKF linen sock base.
Yeah.
So I'll make something with one of the 3 quantities I have of it. Tank quantities, or tea quantities that I have, but... Good night, Disney.
Good night, Disney.
But yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I think that's it for today.
Yay. In record time, sub 2 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like we had less acquisitions, so.
Yeah, which that's good. That's good for us. We're trending really downwards.
Yeah. I've been really proud of how little yarn that I've been buying.
Yeah.
But I think it also I do think that I'm knitting less right now than I was like 2 years ago when I was buying a lot of yarn. So I think that also correlates.
That's real. Yeah. I've been seeing these reels that are like all the yarn I bought on my no-buy, and I was like, maybe I should make one of those because literally I'm not supposed to be buying yarn, and I continue to be like, oh, I'll just buy this one. I'll just buy this to use with this yarn, you know?
Sorry, I'm making a face because somehow I've been logged out of Twitch while we're streaming.
Oh, Mimi!
What?
How did you get logged out of Twitch? That's crazy. Thank you for the raid.
I'm just like trying to see who's live, and I got logged out, and I'm like, I literally am in my own creator dashboard on a different tab. Like,
that's
what
so
is
funny.
Happening here?
Twitch be twitching. Mimi, how is Silk Song?
Dude, I don't even know my Twitch login. The heck?
Thank you for the raid, Mimi. I'm Oat. I use she, her pronouns. Welcome in, raiders. We are unfortunately just wrapping up our quarterly knitting catch-up. I'm here with Chris.
Hi. I'm logging into my Twitch account.
Shroom questionable run. Uh-oh. Was it, are you true ending? True ending? True ending? Running true ending? Let's see. But yeah, we are literally going to find somebody to raid.
Yeah.
Oh, Mika's live. Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Yes.
What have you been playing? What have you been streaming? You did Mudborn just recently, right?
Yeah.
For submission.
Yes. Yeah, I just finished my GDQ submission video for Mudborn.
Yes.
Which is a cozy frog management game that I really like. Yeah, Mudborn is delightful. And so hopefully cross your fingers for me, chat, that I can get into GDQ. But I am going to GDQ either way. So if you're going, let me know. I'll see you there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so I like filled out the volunteer application as well because I was like, I'll be there, I'll be around.
Yeah. Exciting.
But yeah, I'm so excited. I feel like going to GDQ is like a bucket list item for me, so I'm pretty excited. I am not doing anything for Spotlight. GDQ is in July, like the 5th through the 11th. So
is it in Minnesota again?
Minnesota. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Nice. Nice. Okay. I think that also Roger submitted, and if Roger gets in, then Mando would be on the couch. So
ooh, hell yeah. Yeah. I think I'll have to wait to see what runs get in.
Okay.
But
yeah.
Intrigued.
Yes. But yeah, Spotlight is great and wonderful though, and if you are a queer speedrunner, gamer, artist, musician, submissions for Spotlight 2026 supporting Trans Youth Emergency Project are open until like May 1st. So you can follow the link for more information. That's organized by a bunch of friends, I think namely Herm, but a bunch of people I know are involved in organizing Spotlight. And it was really great last year, so.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that is a wrap on Q1 Knitting Pod. Okay, do you want to raid Mika?
Yes, okay. I just opened her stream up.
Oh, you got logged in under the island.
I did. I logged myself in.
Nice.
Ooh, Mimi, what are you trying to submit? Oh, is this for Spotlight or for GDQ?
GDQ submissions are over, so probably Spotlight.
Oh, okay, so it's probably for Spotlight. Yeah, are people like running Silksong even? Like, I feel like people are just running Holiday.
The Silksong community is wild.
I like can't. I'm like, I don't know what's happening.
It's okay. Vex
Silksong to you. Okay.
Is an SRC mod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like Vexance.
Yeah.
Okay, mod. SRC mod. Like And the Silksong Any Percent chat, NMG, is basically just shit posting. Like, there's nothing serious that happens in that chat.
I see.
It's like a bunch of children. Like, I know there are adults, but completely on-topic posting. Yeah.
Wait, has Vex even run Silksong?
That's what I'm
mod,
saying.
But he hasn't run?
That's what I'm saying.
Wait a second. What? I saw that he, like, became a mod, and I was like, okay, whatever. But he hasn't even run.
I know. That's, literally.
Yeah, okay, I was like, I just see HK happening.
Yeah, all the Hollow Knight people went back to Hollow Knight.
Yeah, I feel like I do miss playing Hollow Knight, so maybe I'll come back. And I'm hella bit fucking rusty. I have no clue if I
all
do
skills
play the
tutorial.
Game, but... yeah, hilarious. Wow, okay. Good to know.
No, yeah, it's kind of wild. I'm like, I don't know who any of these people are, except Mimi.
Yeah.
Basically, and Nebula.
Okay. Yeah, I see that Nebula flip-flops between the two games, so... Yeah. Vex prefers raisin bread to garlic bread. Please do not let him be a bot. Yeah.
That's true. Mimi's not in the NMG channels.
Yes.
That's why I made sure to specify any percent NMG. I don't know what goes on in the glitched channels, but I'm sure it's much more...
All right, I do need to eat. Yeah, I'm very hungry. But
send it on over to Mika.
Podcast.
Yeah,
thanks everyone for hanging. Yeah, definitely make sure you follow O and go to her Discord because she streams frequently. I don't.
But you should still follow Chris, and she also has a Discord. My Twitch account
and couldn't get quality options, so.
Cool. Well, yeah. Mika is playing Under the Island. It looks very cute. It is her first playthrough. Mika is wonderful and a fellow knitter as well as a great gamer. So enjoy. Thanks for all the raids. I'm sorry that they all happen to be at the end of the podcast. But yeah, we will send it over.
I do stream once a quarter for Runcast. This is true.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody.
Right, thanks for hanging. Bye-bye.